Hey everybody, this is Steve Krause. I'm coming at you this afternoon, or near this afternoon, before we meet at the corner, for folks who can make it to the corner, from my office at school. Actually, it's pretty hot up here, so I'm only going to be here a little bit, but it's an old dorm room. I don't know if you can, I guess you can kind of get the sense of that. It goes, I got a bathroom over there, and it kind of goes out in the hallway, and it's a pretty good sized room, actually. And one nice thing that it has over my previous office is an actual window where you can look outside. So it's not bad. I mean, it's temporary digs until they finish Per Herald. So I know everyone's working on the HTML, CSS exercises, and this is about the time when people work on these exercises when things can get a little frustrating, and I understand that. So I wanted to give you 3 basic tips to keep in mind as you work through these exercises. Tip number 1 is that you have to follow the instructions, and if you don't follow if something doesn't work, there's a pretty good chance that you did something wrong. Now, this is what I mean by this. Most of us are English major types of some sort, and we're kind of used to that idea of interpretation, right? Like, you've got your interpretation of the catch in the rye, I've got my interpretation. Hey, we can both be right, man. It's all groovy and stuff like that. This stuff isn't like that. If the comma's in the wrong place, or the bracket's wrong, or the quote's wrong, or some other little detail like that, it just won't work. And 9 times out of 10, if something's not working, it's because you did something wrong. So before you say, hey, it's just not working, take a moment and back up on your steps and just double, triple check to make sure everything's good. Okay, that's thing number 1. Thing number 2 is, for this to work, you've got to follow the instructions. And for the most part, the instructions are right in here. And if you do the stuff that she says, and if you follow the sort of examples that I give, then you will be, this will work out. But you do actually have to kind of do that part of it, if that makes sense. And I know that sometimes the instructions can be a little, tedious and instructive and stuff, but that's pretty much the way that it works. So, I mean, if you follow, like I said, follow the instructions, and for sure it's going to work. The third thing is, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to include a piece of video from previous versions of this class. I might edit this together to put up on the website, and you can follow the advice that I give you in this little piece of video. Okay, watch. You have to come at this from a peaceful space. I tell my students in my face-to-face classes that they all have to have a happy place. So for me, my happy place might be, I don't know, Hawaii, with beautiful views of Waikiki Beach, beautiful vistas, mountain scenes, rainforests, rainbows. Oh, it's gorgeous. It makes me calm just thinking about it right now. You have to have something like that for you. Whatever it is that's going to calm you down and relax you and things like that. Because what happens if you don't do that is you start, what's going on? What's going on in the computer? What's going on? That doesn't do any good, right? So you got to have a happy place. You got to have a calm place, and you got to be able to, make this work for you. Okay, so have a happy place. Last but not least, if you're running into troubles with this, let me know, because that's why I get paid big bucks. That's why I have this luxurious office. I'm here to help. The way that this is going to work is that when these exercises are all due, is that there's basically 3 possible grades. One grade is pass. You're all done. Congratulations, you did it right. The second grade is almost, and those are folks who, they're not quite there, but they're almost there, and I'll give you some ideas and advice on what you need to do. And the third category is, no, this isn't it, and maybe we should get together. And those are folks that if you really run into troubles, I'll probably really be, unless you're just like live in Canada or some, well, far away Canada. Unless distance is a huge issue, we're going to get together and talk about those exercises face-to-face. Okay, that's it for now. Hope to see some of you at the corner on Wednesday this afternoon. I'll see others of you later on. I'll see you all online.